leg waterings to the rewind. Why Lil Kim created, how Lil Kim created the female rap Bible. Let me know what y'all feel about Lil Kim. A lot of videos I do to Lil Kim, y'all be making it go up quick with the views. We almost said 700 subs. Let me know. Let me know. Should I what should I do for 1,000? What should I do for 1,000? I already know what I'm gonna do for 10,000. I already said I'm doing a like a setup giveaway. Give away like two Samsung monitors and a PC. The desk and all that. You're gonna have to figure something out. I'm pretty sure by now everybody should at least have a gaming desk if you don't got a full setup. So I'm pretty sure once I do the setup giveaway at 10K subs, two PC, no, two monitors and a PC should be good for you. It should be good for you. But with that being said, get into the video.
Whether you're into hardcore things or not,
We're
Adam
not
and
doing
Eve
that
will
shit,
cater
bro.
to your
I told you
needs.
about. I told you
That's
about that
right,
shit.
this video is sponsored by
No, no,
Adam and
no,
Eve.
no, 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 no.
Adam is great for others.
Yeah, we gonna.
Embrace of sexuality is something very important for a lot of people, and the woman we're going to talk about today did it like no other. This is rap before Lil Kim. This is rap after Lil Kim. She helped do for rap what the likes of Madonna did for pop. But as it pertains to most pioneers, her rise was not without resistance and controversy. Lots of controversy. The rise of Lil Kim was complicated for various reasons. She was a young black girl from the hood, striving for mainstream success in a male-dominated genre, and at the time of her debut, all the female rappers leaned into masculinity and appearance and branding to help legitimize themselves. And not only was Kim making hip-hop music as sexually charged and raunchy as her male counterparts, but she had the image to match it. It had never been done before. Her debut album changed the course of hip-hop, not only in aesthetics, but in sexual narratives that can be found in various hip-hop, R&B, and pop acts today. Although her debut album is a stone-cold classic, it isn't met with as much reverence by critics and publications like other defining 90s records that tackle similar narratives, although having as much personality and well-made tracks. With a large resurgence of mainstream female rappers heading into the 2020s decade, its influence is more palpable than ever. Nearly every mainstream female rapper after Lil Kim has taken a page out of her book.
He paved the way.
This
definitely.
is how Lil Kim made rap her version of hardcore. After a tumultuous relationship with her father that left her with no place to go, Kim struggled quite a bit.
Yeah, I think her father passed away too. I don't know how true that is. And every time I say I don't know how true that is, because I don't want to be putting out false information. So y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I think her father passed away too.
She would have to turn to the street life for survival.
Yeah, well, when I was 15 years old, I was kicked out of my house. So I was on the street. I was basically homeless. I was forced into doing things that I didn't want to do. You know what I mean?
We just watched this video too. So if you didn't yet, go. You know what I'm saying? Go check out the video.
Like, dipping and dabbing with guys that was selling drugs and doing all other types of stuff.
Kim's musical journey would really begin once she met a then neighborhood famous rapper, Notorious B.I.G., also known as Biggie. Biggie was not only her lover, but her mentor. He would help her strengthen her craft as a rapper, and also help her cultivate a daring image. Kim and Biggie's personal relationship was often volatile, but their musical dynamic and relationship remained intact. Before Lil Kim made her debut album, she became known as the Soul Queen Bee in the legendary hip-hop group Junior Mafia, formed by Biggie. The group would unleash era-defining hip-hop classics such as Players Anthem and Get Money, which put a sizable spotlight on Lil Kim and her ferociously fabulous personality and rhymes. Kim set to push the boundaries with her debut album, but she went through quite a lot to even achieve that honor. While recording her album, she got pregnant with Biggie's child and was faced with a very tough situation at only 18 years old. She ultimately decided that she wanted to prioritize her career. To begin the promotion of the album, her now iconic poster where she spread eagle in a leopard print bikini was utilized as a signal of arrival. Chosen by Biggie, it was one of the many ways he contributed to the sexuality-forward image of Kim. He also encouraged her to soften her voice and be less masculine. While Biggie's influence and guidance is undeniable and quite beneficial, it would be ludicrous to accredit the sheer entity that is Lil' Kim solely to him. Kim filled the shoes of what Biggie had envisioned and delivered something that no one else before her could do.
She did that quickly.
That alone is worthy of embrace.
People could sit back and listen to my album and say, wow, I thought I was the only one who did that. But it's just that I'm bold enough to say it, and I'm bold enough to do it.
Lil' Kim, however, was not just a puppet. Her collaborators have confirmed that she wrote most of her material.
Okay.
Even though Biggie did contribute and also coached her on cadence and flow, which is very evident. The rumor that Biggie wrote all of her raps is a rumor that followed her more so at the beginning of her career. Having such
But y'all let me know if this is true. They say Biggie wrote all of Junior Mafia raps. Like the people that he wanted to put in position.
a prolific mentor who is also one of the greatest rappers of all time is a fairly easy way for the media to completely dismiss Kim's own artistic contributions, especially when you're coming out and doing something that has not been seen before. There were many female rappers before Lil' Kim who challenged sexism, but there was no one that exploited and owned their sexuality to Kim's extent, while also embracing a feminine and oftentimes sexual aesthetic. She talked about men the way men talked about women, and she wasn't ashamed to talk about her own desires either. Hardcore is a great album, as brash as it is funny, as meticulous as it is careless.
Oh yeah. Yesterday y'all recommended me some songs too. I didn't get a chance to listen to them yet, but I'm gonna listen to them though. I appreciate y'all.
Although every lyric on the album is delivered with pure venom and conviction, there are a lot of hilariously outrageous lyrics that help keep the mood light. Like on Queen Bitch when she says, "Got buffoons eating my pussy while I watch cartoons." It's the kind of lyric that perfectly sums up how assertive the lyrics can be, while still being pretty funny. There's more venomous takes on the album, such as Spend a Little Dough, where she makes mention of robbing and offing a man and leaving his body with a hard penis, showcasing that even in such a gruesome act, Kim's sex appeal is still the star of the show. Her sequel to Biggie's Dreams would see her demanding service from every R&B man in the game.
So what's crazy about that is she's seen online. She knew she was popping. She knew she was the shit. What made her be in her head still and get all that surgery? And I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not even trying to really keep pressing the situation, but I just want to know.
While Hardcore is undeniably an adult album, there's still many lyrics that hint at Kim being a young woman, like on Big Mama Thing with Jay-Z and Lil C's, where she famously said, "I used to be scared of the dick, now I throw loose to the shit, handle it like a real bitch." The Crush on You remix remains one of the most iconic songs of Lil Kim's
And Lil
career.
C's look like Biggie in that.
Not only because it
video.
is the perfect confection of playful 90s hip-hop, but because of the unforgettable music video as well. It introduced a new fashion-forward rap identity. The show-stopping video features bright monochromatic outfits and matching wigs. It was not very common for entertainers to experiment with such bold and bright colors, especially in hip-hop and R&B, as it is today. She set the tone, and many people followed. Her sex-forward image within itself is a blueprint, but when you combine that image with high fashion, it completely set her into a different stratosphere. Lil' Kim became a fashion icon in pop culture, when hip-hop as a whole was struggling to break through the glass ceiling. The primary stylist over Kim's most defining looks, Misa Hilton, spoke about how difficult it was initially to get brands to see the value in her work as a stylist. When I started out as a young female African American fashion stylist, one of my greatest challenges was getting into showrooms. This felt like a closed door that would not budge. The gatekeepers did not know my clients, and they were not familiar with the new wave of hip-hop and R&B music, which was at the verge of taking over, with me at the helm of it all. They saw no value in working with us. This felt like a huge obstacle. However, in actuality, like all obstacles, this was a hidden opportunity. An opportunity to dream, create, and design. That is exactly what I did, she said. Misa would continue to produce head-turning looks for Kim, including her 1999 purple jumpsuit look with an exposed breast. With an act like Lil' Kim, it's easy to see how she acted as a bridge for fashion and hip-hop in many ways. Her looks and music have not only been a reference for women in rap, but female entertainers in general. While Kim's debut is
That
now
nigga
seen as
Diddy wanted to be
iconic,
all over
it's important to
everything.
mention that she faced heaps of backlash from women and men alike, with claims that she's a negative representation of women, and black women especially.
I mean, doesn't leave much. I wonder what a mom thinks.
Men have been doing it for years.
So I
There
said, I
are more
wonder what my
men
mom thinks.
that do it. And finally, there's a woman who comes out, and takes up for these women. And then there's other women who are not happy with me taking up for them. Why?
She makes people seem like that's all we're about. You know, that's all women is about, showing
Okay.
our body or whatever.
The post is vulgar, and I think it misrepresents black women. I don't like it.
That's when
Oh, okay. Wow. 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 Let me know what y'all think about that. That's crazy. That's crazy. What y'all, damn, I didn't even know people thought like that, because nowadays people see that and be like, they just go with the supporting it. I didn't like, I mean, that shows that people was definitely different back then if they was able to be vocal and say something like that. Because nowadays people will just push it and support it. And, you know, nobody today would say something like that. Nobody today would say something like that, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. From what I see, I don't see nobody calling out none of the female artists and being like, oh, well, it misrepresents this, that, and the third. Everybody's going with it.
when we really began to get this prototype of what a female MC is and should be.
A little bit of the industry and
But what I do respect is she did an interview and was saying like, oh, don't be like me. Don't go rush to doing this. Don't go rush to doing that. So I do give her respect on that.
maybe the artists themselves felt like, you know, me wearing my clothes like this, maybe I gotta go a little tighter.
I just was feeling like, wow, what do I do now? Do people really want to hear Black Pearl right now when she's swallowing a Coke bottle with her kitty cat? I just remember sitting down writing lyrics, balling them up, you know, trying to be more sexy, trying to write something that just, trying to find that happy medium where I didn't compromise who I was as a person.
Oh yeah, yo, tomorrow I got a good video with Foxy Brown and Lil Kim tomorrow, so y'all make sure y'all tune into that.
You know, so I was like battling with myself, like, wait, maybe it's over for me.
You know, being a female in the industry, you were encouraged to show a little more leg, a little more
whatever happened,
ass, a little more whatever.
It was pressure. If you got an artist that could come out and have on a two-piece and then somebody come out with baggy clothes on, it's like, do I really want to go on stage behind that artist?
While iconic, that iconic status seems to go understated sometimes. She has been acknowledged by many entertainers, but not as many publications or musical institutions as her male peers or non-rapping female peers. And that may just have to do with female rap in general and its pioneers being grossly excluded from many honors and tributes their male peers or pop and R&B peers receive. Women in rap is a very small section of the music industry, but the influence of female rappers on popular culture cannot be understated. You'd be hard-pressed to find a female rapper that is not a peer of Lil Kim and came after her that didn't follow the blueprint she laid down. Nearly every mainstream female rapper after her is the fruit of her labor. From the feminine and sex-positive image and lyrics,
I
to
could
the
agree with
embrace
that.
of fashion, not only as a choice but a necessity to some extent to really reach the great heights of being an icon. Lil Kim's influence extends far and wide, from Trina, Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion. Her influence can also be seen in the more unapologetic approach of pleasure and sex of acts like Rihanna. While she has also stated Kim as one of her main fashion inspirations, Rihanna's stance on sex and music has remnants of Lil Kim's rough, braggadocious approach to sex. Various acts such as Miley Cyrus and Beyonce have paid tribute to Kim as well. If not one of the most monumental releases by a woman in hip-hop, it is arguably the most emulated, and one of the most influential releases of hip-hop ever. Lil Kim is the genesis, and she laid a path that is still followed over 25 years after its release.
That's dope. I mean, that's definitely dope. Shout out to Lil Kim. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a person to give her flowers. She definitely set out a path for a lot of female artists and it, like he said, it played out for 25 plus years, and I'm pretty sure in the future it's still gonna carry on. So you know what I'm saying? Definitely gotta give much love and respect to her. And I'm saying I hope by now she appreciates herself more and loves herself more and stuff like that. And don't let a lot of negative comments get to her head. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all for all the love and support from the bottom of my heart. Let's make sure by the end of probably today or like starting like going into tomorrow, we at least hit 700. You know what I'm saying? We've been going crazy with the videos. I shortened the videos down so y'all could be able to watch all of them. I know, spamming 10 videos, it was cool, but y'all wasn't able to really watch all of them. So now it's more at a better rate. The videos are better. Now more people are watching. So sending videos kind of like this that y'all want me to react to. I don't care if it's 30 minutes long, 40 minutes long. You know what I'm saying? Just comment it. Just comment the what video, like what's the title of it, and I'm gonna go search it up, and then the next day you'll see the video pop up. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all for all the love and support. Once again, love is love, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Y'all stay safe.